Hello everyone, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Cool, excellent, excellent. Great to see you all. Welcome to UEA and welcome to Business and Management Master's Program. I'm your course leader, Dr. Fahri Karakash, and it is great to see you all joining us. It will be the start of a non-traditional semester, I must say, but I'm hoping that it will be still a great, amazing learning experience, and we will try to do our best to make sure that this semester and this year, academic year, will be a year of tremendous creativity, professional development, and learning for you. And hopefully it will help you kickstart your careers in the fields that you care about, in diverse fields of business. So let me kickstart the presentation. I think you can see the presentation now. So this is our welcome session. Welcome all again. Welcome to your master's program in business and management, and welcome to Norwich Business School. Welcome to UEA. It is amazing to welcome you. Here is my welcome cartoon for you. So I made this cartoon. Unfortunately, we are not in the same room together, but I thought that I want to share a heartwarming welcome with you, and I can do this through a cartoon, I thought. So this is my welcome cartoon for you. Thank you. Okay, so this is exciting indeed. Great to see you all here, and it is fascinating that we are sharing this moment. Our lives and careers are intersecting as of this moment, and I'm hoping that we will have a great learning experience together. This will be a journey of transformation and professional development. So let me tell you a little bit about our master's course. It is a foundation for a general managerial responsibility course, and it offers you practical analytical tools and skills that will help you become a better manager. So it requires no prior knowledge of business or management, and it presents you with exciting, fresh, new possibilities. Let's look at the modules a little bit. You have 6 core modules. The first 3 of them, managing people in organizations, marketing, strategic marketing, and accounting and finance. You will have these in this semester. So these are the compulsory modules of this semester, but you will also have 3 other core modules in the upcoming semesters. One of them is management skills and personal development, and I will be teaching that module, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all in that module. So in addition to these 6 core modules, there will be some optional modules, and you can see these optional modules here. It includes a wide variety of modules, including career management, managing across the globe, entrepreneurship, and innovation management. So the program, as you can see, it is wide, it is a bit cross-disciplinary, and it exposes you to various functions of management and organizations. It is also one of the most flexible master's modules that we offer at UEA. So it is really a good learning experience, and it prepares you well for the job market. So according to British employers, these are the top 10 skills that they want from you to be employable. These apply to, I think, all the world, in all countries. So whenever you are applying for graduate jobs after your graduation, all these professional professional jobs require these top 10 skills. And you can see, I want you to look at these for a minute. Communication and interpersonal skills, problem-solving skills, using your initiative and being self-motivated, working under pressure. And then we have organizational skills, teamwork, ability to learn and adapt, numeracy, valuing diversity and negotiation. So for each of these employable skills, I want you to think about how you will develop these over the course of next year. So until next year, hopefully next year, during this time, you will be done with your program. You will have submitted all your coursework, and next year, this time, you will have finished all your coursework, and you will be ready for graduation. Hopefully, this will be the start of a new chapter, exciting chapter for your lives and for your careers. So until that time, I want you to think about how you will develop each of these skills and how you can present evidence, concrete, specific evidence regarding each of these skills. So think about this. What is your current level of evidence, your competence in these skills? So think about your evidence inside your lessons. These might be related to, you can present evidence what you learned throughout your master's program, such as doing presentations, writing up reports. So you can share that evidence, but you can also share evidence outside your academic studies, which can be volunteering or part-time or professional experiences, etc. So try to develop each of these experiences throughout the next 12 months. And I want you to document how you develop each of these skills. Try to document them and be ready to present evidence to your employers about each of these skills. Perhaps keep a diary on your learning and development and journey as an individual, as a professional, over the course of 1 year. In 1 year, you can achieve a lot. And you can achieve almost like a personal renaissance of learning and professional development. And hopefully your master's program at UEA will help you to do this. So this is a video. You can view it if you download the presentation. So I will not be showing it right now, but you will see how the world economies have shifted in the last 15 years. So let's look at the top 10 valuable brands as of today. So you need to be on top of your game. What are the current trends, business trends out there? Feel free to follow them, be curious, do some research, and learn more about business and the worldwide brands. So if we look at what are the top 10 most valuable brands as of today, you will see that we see the dominance of technology companies. As you see, Amazon is #1, and then we have Google, Apple, and Microsoft. And then we have all American companies, as you can see, and then we have Samsung, a Korean company, and then we also have the entrance of Chinese brands. We have in the top 10, we have 3 Chinese brands, and each of them are very influential, as you can see. But the common theme, I think, is the predominance of technology companies. We see the dominance of technology in every aspect of our lives. Let's have a look at top 100 most valuable brands throughout the world in this year. If you see, many of these brands are from North America. You can see all these technology companies and the cluster here, North American cluster. There are some companies in Europe, and some of these are British companies, as you can see. But one of the most significant trends is we see the arrival and rising dominance of Asian companies. especially Chinese companies, technology companies, emergent, and they have become some of the most valuable brands in the world, as you can see. And we will see a continuation of this trend. Asian companies, especially Chinese companies, will get even more prominence and power in the next decade. Let's look at the 1 trillion club. So 4 companies have joined this club: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet, Google, and they have a combined market capitalization of $4.7 trillion, which is huge. So if you look at this trend, I just wanted to share these as my fresh perspectives because I'm really excited to learn about these. That's why I wanted to share these fresh insights with you right now, today, because I'm so excited. And if you open your minds and be curious and keep getting excited about these trends, you will also find yourself learning a lot and developing a lot of these business skills through the sheer power of your curiosity. So if we look at the big tech companies, some called them fat man. These are the acronyms. So what are these companies? Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, and Netflix. So together, these 7 companies have gained $1.7 trillion value in just this year. And this is remarkable given that we are currently experiencing the biggest economic depression of the century almost. So all the traditional economies are in decline. Many companies are going bankrupt. Yet, amongst all this depression and bad pictures, somehow these technology companies have gained enormous value, and they have doubled almost their values. And this trend will continue in the upcoming years. And we will see new disruptors, and we will see new companies, startups, and unicorns which will gain millions of dollars of value in the upcoming months and years. Why is that so? Because we see the future will be designed by all these new technologies. You can see some of these new technologies here. Blockchain is transforming the world. Machine revolution, artificial intelligence, smart vehicles, self-driving cars are coming. And you see cyber physical systems. Some call it this Industry 4.0. Smart devices are in our hands, and they contain all the data we need, all the social media that we need. It is all in these devices that we are connected to. And we experience all these Internet of Things, unmanned vehicles, 3D printing. Lots of technologies are now converging, and they are also transforming the world as we know it. So I have just written an article on this to write about it. One of the best ways to learn about the topic is to write about it and to be curious and to jump into writing. So that's what I did, and I'm hoping that I will use these articles in the modules. Hopefully in management skills and personal development, we will go deeper into these articles. But I just wrote, how will the world look like in 2030, 10 years from now? So we assume that things will be linear, but it is never the case. Things are non-linear. How will the world change in 2030? I will not tell you. Click on the link and see it for yourself. It is an amazing reading, so make sure you read it. It's an excellent article. What happened? If you are curious about technology trends, you will have witnessed something that will transform business as we know it. And this occurred just 1 month ago or 2 months ago. And that change is GPT-3. So that's a new technological innovation. And I became just amazingly curious about this trend. What is this? Why does it matter? Why will it transform whole industries? It transforms white-collar jobs as we know it. What is GPT-3? Why does it matter? Why is it so important for businesses? Again, I will not tell you the answers. Click on the links and learn it for yourselves. Be curious. Another major technology development and business development in the last month, just last month, was Elon Musk's new demo. Elon Musk, as you know, made the Neuralink demo, which was yet another historical technological revolution. So it looks like we are witnessing a breakthrough innovation almost every week these days. So technology has become nonlinear and accelerated. And you can witness this. And that is the major tool of transformation in business today. So you really need to be curious to learn about what these new trends are and what these new emerging technologies are and how they will affect your career. So this is, of course, a long-term trend. We are talking about chips in your brain in the long term. So these, of course, these will have huge implications. Why did Elon Musk, one of the most smart people in the world today, why did he decide to establish this company, Neuralink? He says he warns humanity about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And he says nobody is listening to me. So I have only one choice, and that is the mission statement of Neuralink. What is the mission statement of Neuralink? It is the following. If you can't beat them, join them. What are them? They are the artificial intelligence. So he's talking about machines, algorithms, robots. We are just witnessing a new era of human civilization. And we are witnessing the rise of artificial intelligence. And some will say that we will witness singularity in our lives in the next decade or so, or in the next few decades. So what is singularity? Why should we get prepared for it? What is Neuralink? What are the long-term significance of these innovations? What are these innovations? Again, be curious and start reading. I learned so much about this after writing these articles, and I'm hoping to share them in my course in the upcoming months with you. But my message to you is to become a Renaissance person. I think you need to have a wide variety of interests in business. And to be a really good professional, you need to conduct a lot of experiments in your career field. So think about your large, big picture contribution in the next decade in business. How will you make that contribution? Remember that this is a long-term game. You need to establish your own game of professional development, learning, and asset creation. So there are two ways to create assets. One, if you have money, you can buy these assets. What are assets? You can buy stocks, you can buy houses and rent them, etc. All of these will pay you in the future. These are assets. If you want to become rich, you need assets, right? But let's say you don't have any money. Then there is a second way. The second way to create assets is to use your imagination. You can use your imagination and you can create new assets out of thin air using your creativity and consistent, disciplined work. And that will change your whole career prospects. If you bring breakthrough value in your field, then this will be your personal renaissance. And in order to do that, you need to allow yourself a lot of experiments. So some of the most successful people in business, one common theme across all of them is they make a lot of experiments. Jeff Bezos is making tons of experiments every day. For example, one of the most successful companies in business, Zara makes tons of experiments every week in order to succeed and differentiate themselves from the market. again, Google makes experiments every day. Facebook, they are running experiments every day. Elon Musk, he has spent the last decade in rockets, and all of them were failures, right? But yet recently, he started a breakthrough innovation, which are reusable rocket systems, which transformed space business as we know it. It is the start of a new age in space, thanks to Elon Musk. But how did he do that? He made thousands of experiments. And if you want to be, and he failed in many of these experiments. He has tens of hundreds of failures, but he also succeeded because he persisted. So my message to you is, if you really want to be successful in the long term, you need to give yourself a lot of opportunities for failure. That means you need to go, try it, mess up yourself, go into the mess, try to figure it out, take a risk, fail often, fail soon, sooner rather than later, fail again, and turn that failure into learning. You need to allow yourself a lot of chances for failure, because when you are trying to do something innovative, something new, you will fail. And failure is such a critical part of the process. Sir Dyson, James Dyson, before he found his new invention of vacuum cleaner, he failed more than 5,120 times. 5,120 times he failed again, and failed again. So you need to allow yourself a lot of chances for failure. You can read more in the link. So we are currently preparing students for jobs that don't exist yet, using technologies that haven't yet been invented, in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet. That's our dilemma. The world is changing so fast, and businesses are changing so fast, that we have no idea what you will be encountering in your careers, in your workplaces, honestly, especially in the long term. So the only way to deal with this is to become a learning machine. You need to establish yourself as a learning machine and allow yourself a lot of experimentation and failure, and try out different things. You are still very young. That means you have the luxury of failure. Nobody will judge you. It is a learning journey. Don't compare your journey with the journey of others. Find your own path. Carve your own path. And it will be your path alone. So figure out your own path. We see new rules of business today. You can see in this chart. We see that the arrival of artificial intelligence is here. We see the emergence of gig contract workers. We see that our skills are decreasing. Lifetime of these skills are decreasing rapidly. So you need to reinvent yourself, reinvent your skill sets. And everything is becoming much more interdisciplinary. So the new skills for the new decade are the following: sense making, social intelligence, creativity, cross-cultural competency, new media literacy, transdisciplinarity, design mindset. So these are the new skill sets for business. So you need to think about developing these as well. So I will try to continue with some recommendations. We expect you to become passionate professionals. Whatever you put into your master's program, it will determine what you get out of it. So go beyond the class. Make your contribution. Think about your career, your life after graduation. Sharpen your skill set. Build a CV that will set you apart from hundreds of others. Be present in all the lectures and seminars. as everything will be online, almost everything will be online this semester, you need to manage your focus and concentration. It is so easy to be distracted by your cell phones, especially when the session is online. So make sure that you are here with whole your body, mind, and spirit. Try to be present. Organize yourself really well and work hard. Don't leave your readings, assignments, exam preparation to the last minute. Prepare in advance. Study regularly and consistently. Think about your personal brand. How will you want to transform and develop your own personal brand? You need to find your own Everest and climb it. So here's a periodic table to be successful. There are 54 elements of success here. So I just redesigned the periodic table, adapted it for today. I love doodling, so this is one of my doodles. I will share here more of my doodles, hopefully in my course when you join Management Skills and Personal Development in January. I'm looking forward to that, actually. So get prepared for the business world out there. You are now much closer to business. Where do you want to be in a couple of years? What is your dream job? What do you want to really achieve? How will you transform yourself and differentiate yourself in the job market? So treat your master's year as an intellectual tour for learning and development. And also think about developing, deepening your work experience. Can you do some online work, volunteering, student societies, internships? Think like an entrepreneur. This is the startup of you. Follow trends in your industry. These are some of the HR trends that you can see. So we are witnessing networks, smart technologies, new generations at work. So it is a totally workplace. It is a new century of work. We are seeing much more people orientation, project-based work, trust-based relationships, networks, instead of hierarchies. And instead of one career, you will have 10 plus career by the age of 40. You know, you will shift a lot of careers. You will experience a lot of shuffles, career changes, transitions. So you need to prepare for a world that is really uncertain. And we are right in the middle of it, aren't we? You know, so the question is, how do you keep being productive and creative in the midst of all this pandemic and economic depression and all these negativities? Like, how do you clear them out? You need to focus on your own journey, really, and establish your own adventure, career adventures, personal adventures. What excites you? What are you curious about? What makes you tick? Think about them and develop assets in this domain. You can use your creativity. You can write about it. You can shoot videos, 1-minute videos about it. For example, let's say you are shooting 1-minute YouTube videos every day just to share your reflections. If you share just 1-minute video every day, in 1 year, you will have 365 videos on your YouTube channel. Think about how amazing that would be. By next year, September, let's say you are tracking your learning at your master's program at UEA. You established your own YouTube channel, let's say. You are sharing your whatever excites you with the world out there. So don't be afraid. Every renaissance, big innovation, it starts with baby steps, small steps. And you need to make some mistakes. Mistakes are great. Small experimentations are great. So I witnessed it in my own life. I started writing on Medium when the pandemic started in March, late March. And I decided that I would write something almost every day on Medium. And right now I have 160 articles published on Medium. And each of those articles have started to make money as well. So think of each article as an investment. So each asset is like a soldier. It works for you day and night. When you create them, you are also building your audience for the long term. So this is the new world that you are living in. You need to think of yourself as a one-person company. You need to think like an entrepreneur. You need to think like an artist. If you shoot 1-minute videos every day, you will have your huge YouTube library in 1 year. The same for writing. If you write 1 page every day, you will have 365 pages in 1 year. How do I know this? Because I have done it. I love doodling, as I told you. I love doodling. So I did doodle every day. And then in 1 year, this became a book. I turned this into a book. It is called Self-Making Studio. It is now my own book. This is my asset. So this will work for me day and night. It is sold in 16 different countries. So I am working as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as I'm teaching you. Because that's the new era, really. And you also need to establish your own personal system of creativity and contribution. So if you doodle, let's say, do some artwork every day, do some writing every day, you will have your book ready by next year. That's as simple as that. It all starts with very simple, small steps. And you can make mistakes. No worries about that. So make sure that you make this year an enriching, rewarding experience for yourself. You can transform yourself through very small steps. Don't be afraid. Just get out there, share your ideas with the world, and you will be rewarded. But let me tell you something. Don't expect any short-term returns. This is a marathon. Asset creation, it's a marathon that will provide you benefits over the long term. That means at least a couple of years. So be persistent. Don't wait for quick returns. It is a long-term marathon. Think in terms of the long-term, big picture. That's what Elon Musk does, or Jeff Bezos does, or all the other business leaders. They do think in decades, not years. They do think in terms of decades. Where will I be in the next decade? Where will I be in 20 years? And they are working every day towards that long-term vision and doing something small every day. Perhaps a few small decisions, just 1 page of writing, or just 1 page of work, or just 1 minute of video. And these will accumulate because we have the law of compounding. Everything compounds. And in the long term, all these droplets will become like an ocean. That's how it works. Albert Einstein said, compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. For those who understand it, you will be rewarded in the long term. If you understand compounding, you will change your whole life and career. If you don't understand it, you will lose. So understand the power of compounding in your life. Everything starts with small steps, baby steps, and mistakes. So start with a crappy draft. Share your worst writing with the world. Do a low quality video. It doesn't matter. You will get better in the way as you delve into it. But you need some blind courage. Jump into the water and then you will learn to swim. So that's how life works, really. Most of the time we just treat life as we watch life. We don't take risks. We don't jump into water. We are just watching life passing by. Don't do that. Be involved. Create a change. Be passionate about something. Share your excitement with the world. Learn tremendously. Read beyond your discipline. So if you want to be a really good business person, I recommend that you read widely. Last week, I read a book about physics. 2 weeks ago, I read another book about sleep, the science of sleep. 3 weeks ago, I learned about the body, the physiology of our bodies. Why do I keep reading? I read a lot about space. Why do I read so much and write so much? Because this is the new world. The world is changing very rapidly. And if you want to become a really good business professional, you need to be aware of all these changes and be excited by what you can contribute in new world. Okay, so make this enriching, rewarding for yourself. Be independent professionals and lifelong learners. Learn every day, read every day. So these are some of the principles for your masters. Try to have a team that will support you, have some friends, develop some connections, access information, the library, UEA library, be curious, try to change yourself for the positive through small steps. Invest your time in skill development and learning. Be courageous, take some risk, become an entrepreneur, be an artist, do something out there, share it with the world, and establish your own personal systems of creativity and learning. So Carol Dweck has a great book. She talks about two mindsets. One is fixed mindset, the other is growth mindset. We need to have a growth mindset, the green area here. How can we do that? You need to embrace challenges, persist in the face of obstacles, treat them as learning experiences, put persistent effort, learn from criticisms, be open to criticisms, and find inspiration from the success of others. So this will help you engage in a continuous learning. So some announcements. If you want to become a student rep, we need volunteers. If you want to represent your classmates, then consider becoming a student representative. We will need volunteers, and the elections will be done by the student union. So you will have some meetings and you will represent your student body and communicate with the university and Norwich Business School throughout the process. It is a great experience for your learning and leadership skills as well. So consider this as a learning opportunity. I also uploaded some videos for you from London, so that one of them is musicals. Hopefully you will be very close to London theaters and musicals. Hopefully they will start these in the new year, in the upcoming months. I recommend that you follow these whenever you can. Attend some musicals when you are in the UK. It is one of the best places in the world for creativity. And West End, London's West End, it competes with the world. It has some of the most amazing musicals and theaters in the world. And also another video is about Mr. Selfridge. This is a TV series, TV drama, British drama about business success. Okay. So I wish you best of luck in your studies, and I wish you a great, fulfilling, productive, happy year. I have also included top tips about these online systems. If you want to access different places, you can access these different places in the portal. I have included all those links. Okay, so this is the end of my formal session. Sorry that I talked a lot. Now I would like to turn to you and ask you if you have any questions, any comments. If you have, we can address them. I will be here supporting you in your learning journey. I think you have come to the right place. You will learn about different aspects of business. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Amazing support. Thank you, guys. I'm really happy that you have come here. I wish we were in the same room and I would like share my enthusiasm, and I had some in-person exercises as well. But unfortunately, we can't do them for now. But hopefully, we will do them in the new year in our module. So management skills and personal development. I will see you all in that module, and it will be a fascinating module, let me tell you. It will be like a transformational learning experience for you. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you, all of you, in that module. I'm very excited. But if you want to learn more from the perspectives that I shared with you today, try to follow my Medium articles. I'm writing almost every 2 days on Medium, and I have 160 articles there. I'm curious about a lot of topics and a lot of business topics as well. So if you read these, you will learn a lot about business and about technology, etc. So that's all for now. I would like to welcome you again. This is great to see you all. I'm looking at the chat boxes. If you have any questions or any other comments, or if there are any questions we need to address. But I think everything is fine, I think. I mean, we still have time if you have questions. You can also email me. I have put the contact details in the presentation. You can download the presentation and watch the videos, etc. And access the resources in the presentation. But let me just wrap this up then, because you will be busy, and these online sessions, they are distracting. You have a million things on your agenda already, so I don't want to burden you up. So I will finish the session, I think, right now, but let's keep in touch. And I wish you best of success this year. Hopefully this will be a tremendous year of growth and learning. We will share our amazing learning journeys together. I'm really excited to meet all of you and work with each of you. And hopefully this will be the kickstart of an amazing career for you, amazing, wonderful life and career for you. So best of luck. Don't be discouraged by all this pandemic and the economic depression and whatever the weather is out there. Make sure that your internal weather is nice. You know, you keep your morale, creativity up, up, up. That's what matters, really. Let me tell you, during this lockdown, I have become the most creative person ever, you know, that I have been. You know, I have increased my creativity. I have increased my contributions. I have increased my writing. I have started my YouTube channel, etc. I have done so much just during this lockdown period. The same can apply to you. If you transform yourself, transform your mindset, and be ready for learning, you will achieve a lot. And it will be an amazing year. Let me assure you. And welcome again. Thank you. Hopefully, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zo. I'd love to meet. Of course, there are some restrictions on whether we can be at campus, but let us keep in touch. Yeah, the reading resources and writing, please check out the links in the slides. You will get access to all articles there in the slides. But if you go to Medium, if you type in Medium and my name, Fahri Karakas, type this in on Google, and you will access my Medium page. You will access, so Google this, and you will find my Medium page. You will find all these articles there. So I have uploaded them for you. So I'm hoping that you will learn a lot from them. Thanks a lot. Welcome again, and let us keep in touch. Welcome to UEA. Welcome, everyone. Have a wonderful year. Bye-bye.